If you are thinking of buying an external field monitor, you may check this one. This is Portkeys PT6 field monitor. This is a Chinese monitor. The monitor is basically marketed as a live streaming monitor, but you can use it as a very good field monitor as well. This is a 5-inch 600 nit monitor, so in my experience you can use it in the outdoor situation as well with the provided hood with it. This monitor is a 100% DCI P3 color gamut IPS screen, so it is going to give you a very good color accuracy. So in this video we will see what comes with the box, what features does this specific field monitor offers to the users, and what are the pros and cons of this monitor. So without further ado, let's first check it out what comes with the box. On the box it says PT6 live streaming monitor and also 600 nit 100% DCI P3 color gamut IPS screen, 3D LUTS and anamorphic lens calibration HDMI output, stretch legs when shooting vertically HDMI output. So it comes with this very beautiful box, though this box is not very strong, but it can sustain some kind of drop. Let's open it up. So I have opened it, actually I have used it, so it's not actually what it was while buying. So this is the shade hood. I don't like this one because this is very plasticky, but I like the Viltrox system that other monitors comes with. This is the monitor, actual monitor. Actually this comes like this. This is the monitor. So to mount this shade you need to mount these two brackets first. Sorry. Now you can mount this one. This is little bit of problematic to mount, but it does the job actually. So this is the one. So let's open this up, we'll see later on. There is this this mounting point, and we have one HDMI, full HDMI to HDMI cable, one HDMI to mini HDMI, one this manual with all the QR codes, and one Allen key. This Allen key actually fits here, so you can tighten this up. Now we will turn this on. We need this supports NPF sheath battery as well as LPE6 batteries. Now in the back of the display it says model PT6 DCI P3 100%, picture size 5.2 inch. So actually it is 5.2 inches. The resolution of the monitor is 1920 by 1080. HDMI input 4K 30p, HDMI output 1080p 60, maximum brightness 600 nits. Now I want to address one issue here. Before buying this specific monitor, I had some confusion in my mind. In paper it says that it has HDMI output up to 4K 30p. Now I use Sony A7 IV, so it supports up to 4K 60p. Now if I set my camera to 4K 60p, does that mean this monitor is not going to preview that footage? So my confusion was that, and I had to ask in a lot of groups and lot of YouTube videos, but I didn't get an answer. Maybe I was wrong in my concept, but now the confusion is clear. And what I understood, that whatever camera settings you put into your camera, that doesn't affect the HDMI output here, because the HDMI output is a separate settings for your camera. Whatever camera settings you are doing inside your camera, that only affects this HDMI output. Turn on. So after turning on the monitor, you need to wait for at least 6 to 10 seconds, I guess. This is a very long, because there is no indication that the monitor is going to turn on or the battery is dead. So first of all, here one button is here, that is a touch lock button. Then one is USB to input your LUT and all. one is 3.5mm headphone jack, there is one HDMI in, and on the opposite side there is HDMI out, so that you can output into one more monitor. There is this on off switch for the power, and there is this DC input. I have used one long cable to connect my monitor with my camera, so I will put in the HDMI in. This should pop up now. Yeah, now I am in the monitor. Now we have seen what comes with the box, and we'll see specifically what features does it offer to the users. Now let's check out all the features it has come with. So if I press the settings button, I'll see all the features it is coming with. There are two quick menu in the left side and the right side that is already set, so I can change all these things if I want. What are the tools I need, I can set it up according to my taste and according to my need. So if I go to my settings, I'll see first of all I have peaking, then I have zebra, then I have false color, then I have a vertical extension, then Luma waveform, RGB waveform, audio meters, Luma histogram, 3D LUT, rectangle crop, HDR, check field, guide, crosshair, grids. Now we'll see one by one. First of all, let me check the false color. Now the false color settings, I can customize this color as well. If I go to this beside settings in the right side, there is one button, that is we have the peaking on and off switch here. That is the sub menu of the peaking. Okay, the original style and black and white style. This is the grayscale low, grayscale middle, grayscale high, black style, and the original style. I use the original style because I want to see my original image as well as the focus. They have all the features included in the peaking system, so you're not going to miss your focus next time. So I can change the peaking color as well. One is red, then there is blue, there is green, there is white. I like the red color, so you can change the sensitivity as well. So I'd like to keep it in the 4. So next up you have zebra. So if I go there, I'll turn it on. So now if I go to the zebra section, I'll have first of all I'll have the zebra turn on and off toggle button. Then there is high area option, low area option, and middle area option. You can set the high area option like 100 IRE. If you set it around 97, I usually set it, the high IRE option is 97, low IRE option I set it to 3, middle area option is middle area option is around 45 plus minus 4 or plus minus 5, that is all. So as you can see, the middle area option is green and my hand is green, and so you can say that this part of my hand is 45 plus minus 5 IRE, it sits between them, so it's around 50 to 55. Then if you go to high area option, that is set to red, so there is nothing is red, so nothing is going above 97 IRE. And there are low area option, that is this blue color. So in the screen here, this portion, this black area, it is actually below 3, so that's why it's peaking. So if I change this one, this is going to increase, and this if I go below, so that means this area, you can see this is now the blue is off, so it's more than 1 IRE, 2 IRE, 3, so this is around 2 to 3 IRE. Okay, so this is all about the zebra. Now the false color, first of all let me switch off this and peaking as well, so we can monitor it very well. Now let's see the false color. We have two mode of false color. One is array false color and another one is user false color. So false color is another very vast subject. to make you understand if you do not know what is false color. So I'll make another separate video. If you want, just comment me in the comment section and I'll try to make one as soon as possible. So but to give you an overview, false color is a exposure tool by which you can check the exposure level or the contrast ratio with one part of your scene to other part. The principle is same like the zebra. So I'll put the above high IRE level to 96, that is here known as overworm. Underworm is I will set it to 3. So as you can see, this part is clipping in the black, and according to my setting, actually this part is clipping to my black and nothing is clipping in the highlight. So you can set this different level of IRE value to make a customized false color look. To check your exposure, we'll make another separate video to just to show and detail explanation about the false color. Here is your Luma waveform. Luma waveform here, you can also make it big to monitor it better. So you can change the position according to your image. Then there is RGB parade. So RGB waveform is well as here is one toggle switch button. There is brightness of RGB. Okay, I mean this is just the opacity. You can also as well as make it big. You can put it here, 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 all these things. So this is all good. First of all, switch off this one. This is the audio meter. So I'm talking and this is giving the waveform here. This is the Luma histogram. This is the 3D LUT. The 3D LUT, I just turned it off because I set my camera to S-Log3. Now if I turn it on, this is going to give me a 3D LUT. Now the interesting thing about this monitor is when you are outputting to another monitor, the second monitor is also going to show the same LUT like this, because lot of monitor they don't transfer the LUT, but this specific monitor is a live streaming monitor. So whatever you are seeing here, you are going to see in the second monitor. This is the rectangle crop HDR monitor. This is the guides. I can toggle switch on and off the guides, and there are several options of this aspect ratio like 2.39:1. Then there is user option, like you can you can check the horizontal and vertical by yourself like this. You can set it by your own. That is a custom guide, something like that. Then you go for 80% option, 90% option, 1:1. That is very useful for like Facebook post and all. 16:9, 9:16 in case you want to make a reels for your Instagram or Facebook. This can come into handy while shooting. Then there is 15:9, 4:3, 1.5:1, 1.85:1, and 2:1, and 2.35:1. You can toggle on and off the mask as well. Only the border will show. In that case you can change the border color like blue, green, red, white. I like the white color, and put the mask color on. So this is all about the guides. Turn it off. So after that there is one more options in the display. If you swipe that, you will have image control options, like you can change the color temperature of the screen. Now in the color temperature option you can change the red and green shift as well, but I will check it out in the 5600 Kelvin, as my light is like that. The backlight is here, the monitor brightness, and this is the anamorphic squeeze for the lens. This is 1.33x, 1.42x, 1.50x, 1.60x, 1.66, 1.85, 2x, there is 2.35, and there is user anamorphic. There is display flip mode. If I want to flip the screen like this, I can do it. I have a horizontal flip option, I have a vertical flip option, so I can go crazy with this. Whenever I am using the monitor or the camera upside down, this may come into handy. Then I have the setting option. Here I can OSD language, that means on screen display language English, on screen display duration, that is turned off right now because I don't want my screen to be turned off. One is system reset. Battery voltage, you can see here is showing the battery indicator. Now I can turn it off or on here from here. Okay, and there is one more feature that is called gesture zooming. By default it is turned off, so if I turn it on, now by pinching I can zoom my footage, and if my footage is out of focus, I can check my focus more precisely. I can zoom it more if I want. I can shift it like this. You can see, as you can, I can also use the peaking as well. So the focus is perfect, I guess. Now I can go to my original one. So the peaking is good. All right, so after that, this is the gesture zooming, and there is 3D LUT stored from USB LUTS and reset LUT. So if you want to put your custom LUT, you can put one USB drive here and load the USB LUTs from here to the monitor. And by default there are some LUTs installed for Canon, Fujifilm, Nikon, and there are Sony, Panasonic and all this. So I am using the Sony one. Back, you have the volume option. So this is for the monitoring of the headphone, and there is this version information and all these things. You can update the firmware from here. So this is all. Now there are a lot of monitor that comes with a very high price tag. Now this monitor is only 170 USD. So this is a no-brainer for a lot of people, especially for the newcomers and who wants to learn the aspect of cinematography. The exposure tool provided by this small monitor is actually very advanced level, because a lot of filmmakers start with on-camera monitor that is very small, 3.2 inch or 2.5 inch monitor. That is not good for monitoring, because I would always suggest that you buy one film monitor and start filming with that, because once you do that, you are not going to you are not getting back to that small monitor. So that's all for today, guys. If you have any question, please comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.